Alright, you delightful human beings, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. We are back with more MyCareer Universe Mode. Goodness, last episode we had a lot go down, to say the least. Drew McIntyre and Becky Lynch, they opted in for a mixed tag match at Survivor Series, if and only if the NXT Women's Champion, Christina Bennett, and of course, accompanying her for this matchup here on Raw because of all of Drew's shenanigans being Mr. Manager, Trent 7. So we've got the tag team that we didn't realize that we needed to reunite, even if it's just for Survivor Series purposes. But tonight, Christina Bennett, our NXT Women's Champion, is in action here tonight, so grab your choice of beverage, go grab your snacks. If I sound very tired, it is because I am. So there's that. It's been a long past week. And so here we go. We've got the NXT Women's Champion with Maryse, and of course, The Miz in all of his glory, accompanying Maryse, and good old Drew McIntyre. As we saw in the past episode or two, Drew McIntyre has pretty much been appointed to go after pretty much anybody that's involved in any sort of match. You know, so basically, if anybody from NXT is involved in a match, then Drew's got to be there. So, needless to say, at least he's, you know, getting the good change, to say the least. But either way around, so instead of two champion versus champion matchups in Survivor Series, it is champions versus champions in a mixed tag match. But here we go. Jesus, take the wheel. What happened? Oh, my volume went all the way down to my headset. We're off to a great start. We're off to a great start. My headset just muted itself, and I just got really confused. Hang on a second here. I thought like nothing was working. Okay, there we go. I'm like, okay, the game's not working. That's fantastic. We're off to a great start here. Huge elbow from Maryse onto the champ. A running front drop kick right there. Now, how inherently it's fair for The Miz to have two people in her corner and still getting her butt kicked at this point, it's beyond me. Oh, sending over the top rope just like that. What's going on here? Oh, and the diving elbow. Oh, dang nabbit, Drew! So the way that this sort of set up was kind of on accident. Drew McIntyre essentially kind of sent Christina Bennett through the frickin' ring post during a match. Referee, of course, didn't see it per usual. Oh, and a huge backbreaker right there from Maryse. They're like kind of going, they're circling all over like a frickin' pack of hyenas. Jesus, take the wheel. Oh, right into the apron. I think we're at a 4 count. Yep, okay, we're at a 5 count now. Maryse has no chill with the backbreaker at all. We're at a 7 count here. Huge counter from the champ. She gets back inside the ring right here tonight. Granted, there's still like a 2-on-3 disadvantage, but you know, I was reading from left to right like I should be. Oh my god. We're off to a great start here in Universe Mode. I promise. We truly are. Also, if there are any outtakes, they're just going to be at the end of the video, not before the end card, because YouTube doesn't like when you put end cards not at the end of the video. Which I think is dumb, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh my god, that was very borderline demonic. Huge kick right there. I don't know what just happened, but here we are. Oh, and a huge springboard dropkick onto Maryse. Going in now for the cover. Maryse kicks out. What is going on with my volume here? I don't understand this. Hang on. Oh, I'm going the other direction. I'm trying to get the volume of my headset right. It's just not working. The champ's in control now that they're back inside the ring, but Maryse... Drew's freaking losing it out there, essentially. It's just like, ah yes, you kick the champ. Go. You earn 500 points. Huge Hurricane Rana right there. Drew is not happy about that. I just laugh at Drew's reactions in the video game here because he's kind of like the manager, essentially. We've sort of nicknamed him Mr. Manager for this part. Oh, and a huge step up in Skiri, but Maryse ducks out of the way. Bit of a slap from Maryse. Oh, and a huge stomp right there. Bit of a kick. Series of kicks. Just choking the life out of our champ. here in this episode. Why am I talking like borderline robotic? Huge dropkick from Maryse. We need some water. We need to stay hydrated, kids. Maryse now going in for the cover. Maryse knew that I was going for the freaking water bottle and, try to take advantage of that. Oh, and a huge counter. A bit of a stomp right there from the champ. We're calmed down now. We needed some water, and we needed to stop looking over at Drew's reactions, essentially. I can't, y'all. I can't. Oh, we're fine. Everything's fine. Oh, counter. Oh, Maryse with the head slam right there. Christina Bennett's trying to get back up on her feet. Love her or hate her, at least the NXT Women's Champ is showing up, like, every week, like, everywhere. Oh, right into the ropes, just like that. Oh, huge hair slam right there. Bit of a suplex right there from Maryse onto the NXT Women's Champ. Could Maryse pull off a bit of an upset here tonight? Well, I wouldn't say it's an upset, because Maryse is technically a former champ as well in her own right. Oh, and a bit of a suplex right there. But the champ is back in this. A bit of a clothesline, another clothesline. A bit of a super kick right then and there. And the champ now going in for the cover. And a 2 count. Maryse is trying to get back up under her feet now. Champ's got to refocus. Oh, huge super kick. Oh, Maryse sends the champ over the top rope. Man, they're just like eyeing her down like a bunch of hyenas out there. Jesus, take the wheel. Alright, Maryse brings it back inside the ring. Maryse might be looking for that DDT. She might be going for it. Oh! The counter. Oh, and into a bit of a massive suplex right there. As the champ tries to bounce back, Maryse is back on the offense right here. Oh, and a huge neck breaker. Maryse now going in for the cover. Oh, and a kick out right at 1. I thought that was at 2, but my brain just went to poop. Oh, and Maryse hits a huge kick right there. That could very well be it for the champ. Could this be it? Will Maryse pull out a huge win here tonight? Oh, and the champ kicks out. Oh, and a huge counter once again, this time into a clothesline. Oh! There goes the kick out of nowhere. That's gotta be it. And the NXT Women's Champ pulls out a hard-fought victory to kick things off here in MyCareer Universe Mode here on Raw. And so again, if you're not keeping track at home as well, I keep mentioning this every what's up with Greg Hamilton right there? Did you all just see his hands up in the air and everything? But definitely a competitive outing for the Women's Champ here tonight. I'm just saying, you don't see Becky Lynch running around, on her own shows, doing matches or anything like that. What a huge victory, building up some momentum as we head into Survivor Series season mode. I don't even know. Well, I mean, yeah, we're into Survivor Series season, essentially, and that sort of thing. But a huge win tonight for our beloved NXT Women's Champ. Let's keep things going. Alright, you delightful human beings, we are over onto Smackdown here on this bumpy and wild road to Survivor Series. And everybody's favorite, Dolph Ziggler, finally makes his debut on this weird universe mode thing. Well, really our universe mode, just in general. We're trying to encompass people that we haven't seen in a little bit, or, at all. Like within our latest universe mode series and MyCareer Universe Mode series. And well, Dolph Ziggler has enlisted the help of Drew McIntyre here in this matchup. Or Drew McIntyre happened to, be around per usual to manage whoever, is the opponent for Survivor Series and that sort of thing. Love the lack of the weight class and height, and yeah, I went with Drew and Dolph because it just sounded better. Anywho, Dolph Ziggler is in action with Drew McIntyre just standing there menacingly per usual. So grab your snacks, grab your choice of... Honest to God, this whole thing has made me think of that time from SpongeBob. But you know what? Let's keep this going. We don't need to start mixing in chocolate and peanut butter together in this particular situation. And here we go. Dolph Ziggler gets to take on none other than the North American Champion, Trent Seven. Of course, the NXT Women's Champ is in tow, mainly because Drew just goes everywhere at this point. And so it makes logical sense to, have some even numbers. And it makes logical sense, too, just in general, considering these two are in a tag team. Where has Becky Lynch been in this episode? Seriously, where is she? We haven't seen her in a match in a little while or anything like that. But I wonder what Dolph's role in this madness is somewhere. We're getting Big Show versus Samoa Joe. We're getting Finn Balor versus Pete Dunne. Get your snacks for that one. We're going to have Trent Seven and Christina Bennett take on Becky Lynch and Drew McIntyre, unless if they do something, unless if they just pull out some sort of weird thing once again, which could very well be the case. Apologies if you heard that. That was my Tervis, my zoo Tervis. Tervis? I can't pronounce anything. It's my water bottle. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, it is Tervis. Okay, I wasn't mispronouncing anything then. A local Tervis, but a Tervis nonetheless. Anywho, I'm excited for this matchup. Y'all should be excited as well. Please stay hydrated. I know that it can be cold in certain parts of the country at this point of the year still, including... Wait, are they really chanting for Dolph Ziggler? What? What are they chanting for? I'm so confused. And as per usual, you can take a gander as to, who we are playing as in this matchup here. Ziggler with the counter. Oh, poop. This has just been a very strange journey, to say the least. Look, when was the last time that Drew was in a match here in this series, or that Becky Lynch was in a match? I mean, at least these two are showing up. Look, they're holding down the fort as far as I'm concerned. That was some very good button mashing. Wow, we can't talk. It's fine. It is indeed fine. Oh, and a huge scoop slam onto Mr. Ziggles. I don't know why, but like for a while, I think this might have been an internet thing, but for some reason we just sort of got into like all these weird nicknames for Dolph over the years, and so that was one of them. Might have been like something my friends and I came up with too, but I don't know. Anywho. Dolph Ziggler just, making his debut here in our Universe Mode canon shenanigans. And I say Universe Mode canon, huge back suplex of sorts, a back slam sort of thing. Huge splash onto Ziggler. There's Drew looking all concerned. I can't even tell at this point if it's genuine or not. If there's genuine concern or not. Oh, right up to the outside goes Ziggler. Referee's at a 1 count. Oh, right into the post. Gonna use your surroundings, and it's starting to rain again. I think. It's been on and off again raining here all day, here on this Sunday, which is how I got off to this very late start recording. It's fine. We're at least gonna get this episode done anyway. Oh! We had some motion on the other side of the ring there from the NXT Women's Champ. Oh, and Ziggles now. Going for the submission right here. Could this be it? If I press the right button. Trying to sort of mentally map out the buttons and controls between Xbox and Nintendo Switch this whole month has been a time. But somehow we're adapting pretty decently, I would say. What in the world just happened there? I don't know. I... It's like, I don't know what happened and I'm too afraid to ask. Same thing with Drew over there. Well, freaking Drew is just, like, going everywhere, essentially. Oh, what just happened there? Please tell me y'all just... Oh, I love 2K20. Nothing makes sense in this game. And don't worry, we got Cyberpunk on the way. Oh, I just casually dropped that in there. We got Cyberpunk on the way. So I don't know how that's gonna... We're just, you know, that variety nerd. We have a variety of train wrecks on the channel. That's how we're gonna word things from now on. Referee's at a 1 count, but Trent 7 resets the count. Oh, but Ziggler... It took me every fiber of my being not to just call him Ziggles right there. Referee's at a 3 count. Oh, sharp elbows right there from Ziggler. Oh, and another What's up with them elbowing each other? Oh, God, right into the post. Even, you know, Christina Bennett right there had to freaking just go back. It's like, oh, no. He's, like, crawling right to her. It's like, oh, no, you don't. It's like, you're not touching the champ. Oh, and a huge strike right there. See, like, Drew on one hand, like, he's just throwing everybody into the freaking steel posts, as, you know, as we've seen here on the channel. So, I mean, you know, it's a nice change of pace, to say the least. Oh, and a huge chop right there onto Ziggler. Bit of a stomp, huge strike, but Ziggler counters. Oh, counter. Dropped hold right there. German suplex. Look, okay, fam, some of us get excited for a freaking German suplex, okay? Okay. I don't make the rules. Oh, and here we go. Oh. Oh, that might be it. That could be it. And that was it. I swear, these signatures are starting to get just as deadly, or even more so, than the finishers sometimes these days. But a huge win right there. Some momentum going into the favor of the North American champ right there. Drew, like, is kind of starting to be the bad luck charm almost. It's like, yeah, if Drew's out there, somebody's gonna lose. Probably. I don't know. I don't make the rules around here. But I mean, if, like I was saying, they just they just keep adding numbers to their ranks over there between Raw and Smackdown, or, you know, at least Becky's team anyway. I mean, who knows where this is going at this rate. Anywho, let's jump over to our version of the Mothership Show, NXT, and see what sort of shenanigans go down after these first 2 matches, as our 2 out of our Lord knows how many champions. Actually, no, we got the Cruiserweight Championship, but that doesn't have, like, an equivalent on the main roster and all this stuff. So anyway, let's just keep things going. Well, 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 if it isn't the man herself making her way down to the ring here on NXT. If there's a bit of a tone change or anything like that, or if I actually sound halfway alive, that is because we decided to record this the following day. So, yeah, I had to record this episode in 2 sittings because we had a lot happening, to say the least. Either way around, let's see what Becky Lynch has to say here tonight. Everyone here, listen up. You're about to get a first-hand look at what it means to be talented, beautiful, and the greatest superstar to ever step between the ropes, man or woman. Don't even try to understand, just listen up. Life is full of surprises. People are especially good at appending your expectations. For example, there's a superstar in the back I thought I knew, but I'm out here tonight because she had to go and shake things up. And quite frankly, make my life quite miserable. Alright, I've said enough. Let's get this over with. I want Christina Bennett to get out here immediately. I'll cue up your music myself if I have to. I've got words to say to your face, and I'm not leaving until I do. Well, it's about freaking time that you've made your presence felt, essentially, again, you know. See, here's the thing. Here's what I don't understand. Why is it that our NXT Women's Champion, why is she making the rounds, essentially, to Raw, SmackDown, NXT, while Becky Lynch just pops up apparently at NXT rather than her own shows most of the time. I mean, I get that it's Survivor Series season, but like Becky Lynch has both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. So technically the NXT Women's Champ really isn't obligated to pop up on, any of the shows, but given that the odds were sort of stacked against her, well, her being, of course, our NXT Women's Champ, Christina Bennett, here tonight, let's see what she's got to say now that she's gotten the attention of Becky Lynch, apparently. I knew you weren't done that, but I couldn't help myself. I mean, I would have been okay letting you continue, but I think you've said more than enough. Now it's my turn to talk, and lucky you're going to listen. You sure do think highly of yourself, but unfortunately you have nothing in your history to back it up. Maybe start winning the big matches, and I'll give you my ear and my time. But you don't get anything before then. That's why I decided to go ahead with that mixed tag match instead of having a one-on-one with you. You haven't proven yourself to me or to anybody else. I think we've heard just about enough out of you. These people want to see us fight. They want to see champion versus champion, not champion and champion versus champion and champion. But if that's what they also want, and if that's the only way that I get to step foot inside the ring with you, then so be it. Stare down is quite real. She's not having any of it here tonight. Oh, the disrespect. The sheer disrespect. Holy cow. Oh, a huge kick right to the back. So the mixed tag match is still going on, but Becky Lynch made it clear that the only reason why she made it happen was because, quite frankly, she didn't believe that, well, Christina Bennett was in her league, to say the least. So I'm wondering if that same sort of logic may have applied as well. You know what I mean? I mean, they've made it quite clear that their intentions were that, both people involved, both Christina Bennett and Trent Seven, were not, worthy of one-on-one matches, essentially. And so that's how we got to this mixed tag team situation between the two teams. Not the two, but the two teams. But it sounds like, in our main event, from what things may be sounding like, Becky Lynch may have set up a tag team match tonight, players. So get excited, grab your snacks, grab your choice of beverage. It's going to be a grand old time. Becky Lynch here on the offense here tonight. Bennett now looking to get the upper hand before her match later on in the evening. And a huge running clothesline. The referee has to hold her back here tonight. But the blood's only spilling. And things have just picked up based on a string of victories as of late, albeit not so impressive to Becky Lynch. Christina Bennett did get the attention of Becky Lynch, so who knows, like, this whole situation has just gotten out of control at this point. Apparently Becky Lynch is making the matches here on NXT. Where's Regal at? I don't know what's going on. But coming up, we are going to have our main event matchup with a team that Becky Lynch has selected herself. So we're going to see what happens as we get to mixed tag action here on Universe Mode. Or MyCareer Universe Mode, rather. I get the two mixed up. It's fine. Alright everyone, here we go. Our main event for NXT is a mixed tag team matchup, people. We've got a tag team match, players. Apparently, our two favorite champions here on the brand. Well, I mean, to be fair, we've got a whole sleuth of champions, or swath of champions that we can appreciate and enjoy. If you're wondering why we haven't covered every other arc thus far, it's because, one, time and resources, and two, I feel like, we need to put a little bit more focus on our girl here. So, there's that. What in the world? Apologies, I could not hear anything for a second through my headset. But either way, we've got our NXT Women's Champ, Christina Bennett. And I know some folks are probably thinking, why hasn't she defended? What in the world happened here? Alright then, that was something. I was gonna say, I don't think that's ever happened. But either way around, well, that makes for quite an entrance. Either way, we've got our Survivor Series teammate over here. And yeah, we'll be doing a bit of a recap before the Survivor Series event. We're also going to be doing all the matches So we'll eventually get that card up and ready to go, so hang on to your butts for that. I don't know if it'll be in the description of this video or a following video, but, you know, I feel like we've had a good enough build across the other arcs to say, like, some of them just don't need all that much, and we just want to see the match. This could very well be one of those cases, but it's much more nuanced and has had much more twists and turns than expected, and there's more backstory too to explore. But either way, I'm pooped. I will be completely real. This episode has taken way longer to record than I expected it to, partially because, well, I keep going back and forth between this and Animal Crossing, in between matches and segments, and that's probably part of my problem. But either way, that's a whole different discussion. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Everybody's favorites. What in the world is what's going on in her arm there? Is this allowed? Is the metal arm allowed? I mean, I guess, but like, what? I mean, last time we saw Brooklyn Von Braun in this series was when she got her butt whooped at TakeOver Brooklyn in the finals of the Mae Young Classic. So, that feels like ages ago now. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, we're gonna turn up this game volume just a little bit. Volume. Holy cow, my Midwesterner is coming out in this video real thick. Oh, thank God that was not full. Great camera angle. Yes. Mr. Ziggles has come back for some sort of revenge, probably along with Brooklyn as well. Brooklyn's been reinstated over on Smackdown, apparently, from, you know, what universe is shaped up to be. It's been a whole situation, but either way, we've got Dolph Ziggler, we've got Brooklyn Von Braun. Dolph Ziggler, of course, did indeed lose to the North American champ, Trent 7, in the previous matchup. So not the last segment, but the segment before. We have timestamps in the description for a reason. And also, like, you know, they can also be along the side and that sort of thing. We got some options here. But if you're watching this on a smart TV, then, you know, the smart TV is not so smart and doesn't pick up on these timestamps for whatever stupid reason. Anyway, that's a whole different discussion. Let's get this going. Brooklyn Von, Cyborg Braun, whatever her name is at this point. Oh, God. I mean, is that just cosmetic, or, you know, what's going on here, Brooklyn? Like, how's SmackDown treating you? Are you doing okay? What happened in the past 3 months? I need answers. I mean, I guess from my understanding, she's been in a very lengthy feud with Nia Jax, so I don't know if that says anything or not. But, Brooklyn, are you okay? Like, what happened? I feel like this is very much like the Wasteland Wanderer sort of situation. Oh, what a counter right there. Head scissor takedown. Oh, the fans are somehow booing for her, but I don't know what's going on with that. Anywho, Bennett gets the tag into 7, and Dolph Ziggler hits a dropkick. That sounds about right. My problem is, like, the Let's Player's conundrum, essentially. Like, you're so into what you're playing that you're just like, I should be providing some insightful commentary on this, and it just does not happen. Another huge scoop slam right there onto Ziggler right there. In case if you're wondering why I've been joking about the arm and stuff like that, it's from MyCareer, where, like, Samoa Joe had the bionic arm or whatever nonsense that was. And, yeah, that's a whole thing. Like, that's partially why we revamped, like, MyCareer Universe Mode when we did version 1, and version 2 is just the extension off of Universe Mode. But yeah, it is no secret that Christina Bennett and Brooklyn Von Braun do indeed have some history with each other. To put it bluntly. To put it politely, rather. Bit of a DDT right there. Running front drop kick right there. Oh, and Von Braun going out of the way right there. Oh, I thought she was going to go after Ziggler for, like, a split second there. Huge maneuver right there from Brooklyn Von Braun. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, maybe she is able to have the, you know, the arm situation go on, because, I mean, to be fair, like, Regal had the freaking, like, you know, the brass knucks for a little while, so, I mean, I'm not fully, like, surprised by this development. Oh, God. Huge series of knees. Taking her down to the ring, or to the mat. We are in the ring! We're disaster over here. It's fine. Gets the tag in. Again, men must face the men, women must face the women. I don't make the rules. I don't. We're on console, we can't mod anything. Oh god, they were just like trying to swarm them like they're like hyenas, essentially. Jesus, take the wheel. Everyone alright? Oh, and Ziggler now with the DDT of his own. Ziggler, he does not want to spend much time inside the ring. Like, Ziggler really be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go take a smoke break because I already lost this guy. It's kind of true, it really is. It's like, well, where's the lie in this? Oh, God. Slowing the pace down, that might be beneficial for Bennett, who knows? But she's just going right after her at this point. Oh, but Von Braun going for something massive here. Oh, Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, that looked painful. Oh, and a 2 count. I was kind of blown away by what just transpired right there to really call the pinfall, so my apologies. Another massive DDT right there for the champ. I'm still very baffled by what we just saw. Huge slam to the mat right there. Oh, okay, I don't know what just happened there, but oh, God. Oh. Oh, when Brooklyn Von Braun, just no chill, just slamming Christina Bennett's head right into the mat. Oh my God. Oh, but Bennett now. With the takedown. Brooklyn Von Braun wisely going outside of the ring. Oh! Oh! Brooklyn with the kicks and the punches. Again, she is, you know, a star MMA fighter, to put it lightly. Seriously, if you remember My Career, like, she called herself the American hero for whatever reason. She was trying to get into a lawsuit with Kurt Angle on the freaking storyline or some nonsense. Please tell me that somebody remembers My Career. God, that series even feels like forever ago. Well, to be fair, it kind of was. It was one of our first ones. Oh, and Bennett kicks out. The resiliency of Christina Bennett is just, it's immeasurable. I mean, to be fair, she did go 37 minutes with Shayna Baszler, which also feels like forever ago. I still might do a hype video tribute thing. I don't know. I'm still debating on it. Like, I want to do a highlight reel of that. What is she doing? Series of strikes right there. How are you chanting this is awesome? We don't know what she's even up to. Oh, what a maneuver right there on the outside. Very smart strategy, too, to have it on her side of the ring versus Brooklyn's side of the ring. Very smart strategy there. And Bennett now going in for the cover. And Brooklyn Von Braun kicks out at a wholesome 2 count. Oh, misses the crossbody right there. Oh! I don't know what Brooklyn was going for there, but I feel like we can all be at least, like, impressed just, you know, by the quick thinking of our NXT. She's learning, okay? She spent some time during that 1 year away, just learning and so forth. And she had to learn it all on the job. Bennett gets the tag into Trent 7 right here. Looks like they're going for something massive here. Oh, God. Oh, and the double powerbomb connects. Could this be the opening? Oh, maybe not. Okay, Dolph. Well, to be fair, you didn't want to get inside this ring in the first place. Apparently so. Oh, my God. Seriously, the dude was only in the match for like a minute. Oh, Jesus, where did you come from, Dolph? Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I did not expect that to happen, like, at all. Okay, everything's fine. Oh, and Ziggler misses the drop kick. Oh! Ziggler ducking with the clothesline, and now he's showboating. Yeah, I've only done 2 moves. I mean, seriously, Christina and Brooklyn have been doing the heavy lifting in this match, to say the least. Oh, what a counter right there. Well, to be fair, I mean, you would probably just be chilling outside the ring if your tag team partner had a bionic whatever. You know what I mean? I feel like we need more answers on that, but a huge German suplex onto Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler is probably like, I just don't want to lose twice in 1 week at this point. Hopefully the audio is just marginally better at this point, because we've had some issues with it. Just tossing that out there. I feel like we need to lower it. Oh, and Ziggler now with the sleeper hold right there. Oh, and the rope break. The ring awareness kicking into play here. Oh boy, what's going on here? Oh, 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 and the suplex has been countered. Alright, let's see what's gonna go down here. My sincerest apologies. We need some hydration over here. We need some H2O, to say the least. Oh! Well, that's one way to do it. What? Dolph Ziggler just did the thing, people. Oh my God. Why is everybody going after her? First it was Drew, and then it was Dolph. Like, come on. What does this mean going for these two going forward to Survivor Series? And when does Dolph Ziggler get thrown through a table? Will he get thrown through a table? I don't know. But either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. What's going to happen with everyone's, with our delightful Survivor Series reunited tag team? And what's going to happen to Dolph? Because I feel like Dolph needs some consequences here, just for this moment. Either way around, thank you all so much for tuning in. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button. Follow the links on social media, Twitch, etc. down in the description down below. And I will see you all around later.